In every kingdom, there is always one person everyone talks about. Unfortunately for this kingdom, it was the princess.
Have you heard what Princess Adais did yesterday?
What did she do this time?
A young hunter traveled 3 days just to ask for her hand in marriage.
And?
She laughed in his face and said his sandals looked older than him.
That girl has no respect.
The king must be very tired of her.
Is this the best our kingdom has to offer? You're too poor.
Look at those skinny legs.
None of you deserve me.
My princess, I offer you my heart.
Your heart? Can your heart buy a palace? You are not up to my standard. Take these cheap gifts away from me. And don't ever come again. Imagine the audacity. Get lost.
My daughter, beauty fades, character remains.
Father, don't compare me to ordinary women.
The people are beginning to resent you.
I don't care what they think. They say the princess isn't really the king's daughter. She was found by the river.
What? That cannot be true.
Sorry to interrupt your movie. It's time for the class. Now, let's invite YouTube Big Sister to teach us how she created this movie. Bye!
Alright, so I've been laughing since the inception of this story. I mean, it is so relatable. It is so engaging. Meeting for the first time, hi, I'm your YouTube Big Sister. So guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how you can create your own African folktale story with free AI tools. I mean, engaging story, engaging content. So do well to stay to the end of this video because you're going to learn a lot. So let's dive straight into it. Ta-da!
So guys, the first step, as you all know, is to generate your story idea. I had a story idea and I gave it to ChatGPT and it refined it for me. I told ChatGPT that I want a story of a princess who is rude and who always looks down on her poor suitors. Like she's also rude and arrogant and she's also like that to her own father. I want it to be in 3D animation style. You know, I refined it for me. As you can see, it gave me the story title. It made it so relatable. It gave me the scenes, it gave me the dialogue. You know, scene 1 is the proud princess. We showed her when she was talking, saying that no one can afford her and the rest. Then scene 2 was when her father was warning her, telling her that character is beauty, you know. So it gave me different scenes. Like I said earlier on, everything lies on your prompt. The prompt or the idea you give to ChatGPT will determine how far or how well your video would come out, right? So if you don't know how to prompt, please go and learn how to prompt. Learn how to prompt. This will help you. So guys, for the next step, I asked ChatGPT to give me the image prompts. Let me read it out. I said, okay, thank you very much. Give me or help me with the image prompts. Put the princess image prompts, the king image prompts, the suitors image prompts, the villagers. Like give me a very good distinct image prompt, scene by scene, and also make it to be in 3D. Yes, you have to specify it. Is it 3D or do you want realistic picture or do you want it to be in 2D? Let me explain. 3D means in cartoon style. You understand? If you want it to be in 3D or if you want it to be in cartoon style, you tell ChatGPT, make it to be 3D. But if you want it to be real human, you tell ChatGPT, I want it to be realistic. So that's the difference between the two words. I hope I'm communicating. Alright, so I want you to set it in a typical Igbo African setting, right? You have to choose the setting you want. Do you want town or do you want urban or do you want rural? Do you understand? My own, I want rural. I want a village setting. I gave it to ChatGPT and ChatGPT gave me my image prompt. By image prompt, I mean the things that we need to copy so we can generate our images. Do you understand? So it gave me the image prompt for Adaeze, that is the princess. It gave me the image prompt of the king, that is the father of Adaeze, the rude princess, right? It also gave me the image prompt of Chinedu, the suitor that came to see the princess. So guys, having gotten our image prompts, I'm going to use Google Gemini to generate the images. Feel free to use Flow AI. Flow AI also gives good images, you can use Grok AI if you have subscribed to their platform. You can use Chat GPT, but Chat GPT is limited when it comes to image generation. It can only give you, I think, 3 or 5 images per day. Do you understand? But why I'm recommending Google Gemini is that Google Gemini is unlimited. You can generate close to 40 images there in a day, or even 50, depending on the kind of strength you have and the kind of project you're working on. So to generate this particular image, I'm going to copy this first one, then I'll now head over to Google Gemini. For those of us that don't know what Google Gemini is, this is the icon, this one. You can download it through your Play Store or your Apple Store. So I gave Google Gemini this particular prompt I copied from Chat GPT. I told it to generate the image of a breathtakingly beautiful young Igbo African princess, age 22, flawless dark chocolate skin, expressive almond shaped brown eyes. I wanted to make her to be very, very beautiful. So it gave me this particular beautiful image of the princess. But I did not like her hairstyle. So I had to go to Pinterest and download a picture of a hairstyle I want. I downloaded this hairstyle from Pinterest. Are you getting me? Then I told it to make the image at the left. That is this one. That's the image of the princess. I told it to make the image at the left to wear the hairstyle of the image at the right. Like I told it to make this princess now to wear the hairstyle of this girl. So can you see it has changed it? Yeah, it has changed it. That is what AI can do. AI can change your outfit. You can just download an outfit from Pinterest and ask it to make your image wear that clothes. It will wear that clothes. So AI has really, really upgraded, and if you know how to use it, you are good to go, right? So to save our image, I'll just long press and save, and it will be saved into our device. For the second image prompt, I asked it to generate the image of a wise elderly Igbo king, aged 65, dark skin, grey beard, dignified face, royal traditional red car, blah blah blah. Now, dignity. So it gave me this king. And then he's looking wise with his white beard, with his grey beard. So to download it, I'll just long press and save it. So for the third image prompt, I gave it this image prompt and told it to generate the image of the suitor, right? So it gave me the image of this suitor. So this is how I continued until all my images have been downloaded. This is the image of the princess with the suitors. Are you seeing it? The same face. The same face. The same thing with when she was with her father. I put these two images together and I gave it the prompt and it generated the father and the princess in one scene. I seen that. So the same thing with the princess and her suitor. I put them together in the image. Then I asked it to put them together in a scene. I seen it. So African Cultural Festival, villagers dancing, handsome young suitor presenting gift to the princess and princess laughing loudly. Can you see it? So it made this particular suitor to carry these gifts and the princess was laughing. Can you see? So this is how you can generate your images and put them in different scenes and make their faces to be the same, so that it is not when you generate A, it will have a different face. You generate B, it will have a different face. You should learn how to make your characters to be consistent. That is the only way you can keep your audience glued to your movie or to your video till it ends. So guys, for the next step, I asked it to give me the dialogue, like things I want them to say. Do you understand? Sorry. Things I want my images to say. So it gave me the dialogue. Can you see? So the first dialogue, the person says, "Is this the best our kingdom has to offer?" She points at one man. You are too poor. Then she points at another. And you, look at those skinny legs. She now laughs and says, "None of you deserves me." Can you see that? So for the second dialogue, it was when the king was warning her, telling her that she's being rude and arrogant. So this is the dialogue. The king says, my daughter, beauty fades, character remains." The princess says, "Father, don't compare me to ordinary women." The king says the women are beginning to, I mean, the people are beginning to resent you. She now says, I don't care what they think. So we go ahead. There are lots of dialogues here. Do you understand? There are lots of it, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'm just going to stick to few of them. Do you understand? So I'll take you to the process of generating your videos with your images. So I'm going to take this one that she was talking with her father and the rest. So we just have to copy everything. We have to copy from the motion prompts. Do you understand? Then copy to this last one. Then we'll head over to Flow AI. So I'll just go to my Chrome browser. Then I'll type in Flow AI. Flow AI, for those of us that don't know, Flow AI is an app that you can use to generate your videos. So when you reach here, you just click on this first one, then you allow it to load up. If you are signing in for the first time, you will have to sign in with your Google account or your email account, any one of your choice. So when you get here, you click on new project, and when you click on new projects, this is what you will see. This is what the interface will look like. So for us to animate our image, you are going to click on this plus sign and you click on upload media, and you now import that image that you want to make talk. I want to make this particular image I picked, I want to make it to talk. So let's let it load up, then we see what it has for us. So this is it. What we are going to do to animate it, we just have to long press and you see animate. Just click on animate and automatically it will come down to this place. So what we are going to do, before pasting our prompt, I want to show you something. Make sure that you check this setting because we are making use of free version. Remember, we're making use of the free version, so they give credits that you can use to generate your videos. Generating this, as you can see, can take 20 credits. So please make sure you make use of the credit wisely. Then if you are using it for TikTok, you change it to 9:16. That is rectangular size. But if it's for YouTube, you change it to 16:9. That is a square size. And this tutorial is for YouTube, right? So I've changed it to 16:9, and you have to choose 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm making use of one video because if you say 2 videos, it will take 40 credits. If you say 3, it will take 60 credits, and we don't want to misuse our credits. We want it to be efficient, right? We want to make use of our credits efficiently. So we click on 1, then I'll now paste in that prompt I copied from Chat GPT. So I'll just paste it. I seen it. Then I'll now say dialogue. This is the emotion prompt. The king speaks calmly while the princess rolls her eyes and turns away. Then this is the dialogue. The king says, my daughter, beauty fades, character remains. The princess says, Father, don't compare me to ordinary women. The king says, the people are beginning to resent you. The princess says, I don't care what they think, right? So I'll delete the narrator because he's not in the picture. So let us click on this arrow and see what this app would give us. So it's loading. Let's allow it to load. So guys, our video is ready. Let me play to see what it has for us.
My daughter, beauty fades, character remains.
Father, don't compare me to ordinary women.
The people are beginning to resent you.
I don't care what they think.
My daughter, beauty
So guys, can you see that it followed our prompt? Yes, this princess is so rude, man. So we are going to click on this good sign, and to download it, we are going to click on this place. That's long press, and this place is say download. We just download it, and voila, our video will be downloaded into our device. And this is how I will continue until all my videos have been generated, right? So let me take you through another process of generation of video so that you will learn it properly. So I'll just have to go back to Chat GPT, copy the second dialogue. For the second dialogue, I'll use this one to teach you. I'll have to copy it from the motion prompt. I'll copy it to this particular place. Remember that I don't have to copy too much so that your video will come out well. Then I'll head over to Flow AI, as we all know. Then I'll load it up. The next step is to import that image that we want to make talk. I'll just import that image and import this one that she kind of insulted her suitor Then we now paste in the prompts to make them talk. Do you understand? So let's allow it to load up. So can you see? So the next step is to long press and click on animate. And once you click on animate, it will come down to this place. Then we now paste in our prompts. Are you seeing it? Then click on this arrow and let us see what it would give us. So guys, let's see.
My princess, I offer you my heart.
Your heart. Can your heart buy a palace?
My
Alright, so the question is, can your heart buy a palace? That's the question the princess asked her suitor. So you just click on this good sign for this princess Sha. We just long press and save. That's we download it and we have our second video downloaded. So this is how we continue until all our videos have been downloaded. And I always advise you to open or to create multiple email accounts if you're making use of the free version, because once, as you can see now, this my I just generated 2 videos and my credit had been exhausted for the day. So if you are making use of free version, open different email accounts so that if your credit gets exhausted in with one email, you can switch over to your second email and continue generating. So this is how you continue until your videos have been generated and downloaded into your device. So let's head over to the final stage. So guys, for the last stage, we are going to edit everything together, and I'm going to make use of InShot. Feel free to make use of CapCut or any editing tool that you are conversant with, right? So I'm going to make use of InShot. Then I'm going to import all those videos and edit them together. So guys, here we are. We are going to change the aspect ratio to 16:9. Remember that this is for YouTube, but if you're using it for TikTok, you change it to 9:16. Remember. So we are going to cut out the SSCs. We're going to add our text, add our music if you want, but please, when you're adding a sound or a music, please make sure that it doesn't have copyright, so that you don't receive strike here on YouTube. Please make sure that any sound you are using is copyright free, so that you don't receive strikes here on YouTube. So we are going to add in our text and animations, things that will make our videos to pop. So just play around with it. Then I'll play the final outcome for you guys. So our video is ready. Let me play it.
In every kingdom, there is always one person everyone talks about. Unfortunately for this kingdom, it was the princess.
Have you heard what Princess Adais did yesterday? What did she do this time? A young hunter traveled 3 days just to ask for her hand in marriage. And she laughed in his face and said his sandals looked older than him. That girl has no respect. The king must be very tired of her. Is this the best our kingdom has to offer? You're too poor. Look at those skinny legs. None of you deserve me.
My princess, I offer you my heart.
Your heart? Can your heart buy a palace? You are not up to my standard. Take these cheap gifts away from me. And don't ever come again. Imagine the audacity. Get lost.
My daughter, beauty fades, character remains.
Father, don't compare me to ordinary women.
The people are beginning to resent you.
I don't care what they think. They say the princess isn't really the king's daughter. She was found by the river. What? That cannot be true.
All right, all these gossips. All right, so this is it. This is how to do it, and this is how to come up with a beautiful movie. So to download it, we have to click on export, but before that, we have to remove this watermark, this InShot watermark. Then we now click on free remove, and we can now export our video. So guys, that is how to do it, and that is how to create your own AI movies.
So with that, we've come to the end of this class. Do well to like this video and also subscribe to this channel and turn on notification bell so you do not miss out whenever a new video is being dropped. Also, the training for the AI and business class for the month of June will be upcoming very soon. We are going to learn about prompt engineering and how to monetize your AI content. Like, there are a lot of things you are going to learn, so don't miss out. If you are interested in this particular training, Do well to comment access in the comment section, and I will send you the access to this class. Don't forget that I'm available for coaching and one-on-one collaboration. Do well to reach out to me through the email showing in my description box. And until I come your way next time, stay safe and mwah.